check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set
for Halo 3 ODST 100% Badass Edition. Hello everybody, this is JP3 here, back at you with another entry in our Halo 3 ODST Legendary Playthrough 100% Badass Edition with ONI Alpha Sight. Now I can tell you right now with almost utter and full confidence that you probably haven't seen anybody play ONI Alpha Sight the way I play it. But you be the judge and let me know, because I'm not. The whole goal, the whole point of the way I play it is that I've made good on my promise in this one. I kill everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. But trust me, we're gonna have fun. You're gonna enjoy watching this. You're gonna have fun. I promise. It's not gonna be me doing a bunch of boring stuff. Playing essentially Firefight on probably, I think, ODST's Firefight's best map was, this level. But anyway, this is my least favorite part of this mission, is coming up here and hoping not to get Wraith mortared. So if you shoot these guys before it goes off, oftentimes you will get the kills from those bombs, which is just kind of cool. It's like a 90% chance, but it's like a 0% chance if you don't, spray your weapon around a little bit. And it, chain reacts for whatever reason. So, anyway. So, I come all the way over here and get this unbelievably awesome Gauss turret, which I don't know why more people aren't on this during this siege. I mean, dude, if you got this, man, dude, they ain't got a chance of making it over that bridge. Set up 2 more of these? Oh my god. Now if you at some point you will hear a phantom coming. As soon as that occurs, you need to book it off of this turret. If you can see the scoring there, we're just, yeah, there it is right there. So yeah, just kind of book it over here. We're not dealing with Reach's BS concussion turrets. So, if they miss, then they miss. Whereas with the concussion turret, they don't have to miss. I mean, they don't have to hit us. They can miss and it's still, knock off 50% of your shields. So is anybody left? A lowly grunt. Should we leave him alive to tell the story to his forefathers and ancestors? Perhaps just his superiors? We can't find him. Yeah, no, we're not going to leave him alive. There's no reason to do that. Alright, so you saw me grab the sniper up there. There's more ammunition for it here. Now, as a result of going and doing that, you do miss the chance to get the drop on any enemies over here. But trust me, that's not going to hurt us too badly. Notice we start again with another, we start again with an unbelievable power weapon, and we find a sniper rifle pretty fast. So again, not hurting at all for badassery in ODST. And I'm just using this, the Spartan laser here to take out these hunters. This guy survived a blast somehow, but will he survive a snipe to the face? I don't think so.
You malodorous lead-footed Nimrod.
Dutch. You malodorous lead-footed Nimrod. That was Dutch. And for you guys that don't know, malodorous means smelly. Alright, so I am actually collecting weapons. And you'll see why in a minute. Don't worry, you'll see why, I promise. It'll all make sense in due time. I don't need many of them, I just need a couple of them. Nothing major. There you go, dude. Happy birthday. So, if you want to emulate anything remotely close to this, you do need to follow this near exact path.
All teams, hold the ridge. Don't let them near the ONI building.
Spartan laser hanging out over here. Beautiful, right? Holding onto the sniper rifle. And then collecting ammunition for it there. Just keep walking. Keep on walking. And then I go the loopy long way. I heard that mortar coming. Loop this kind of long way around. Notice how this is essentially looping the map. The enemies will kind of be drawn to where you're at.
I repeat, fall back to the top of the ridge.
Well, where I was, but now I'm here. And he drops a bubble shield for me, which is just beautiful. And I kind of interrupted the brute from saying one of my favorite lines in ODST that they say, "Take this hill or die upon it." And I shoot the bubble shield. That's why that missed. That wasn't the game or the rifle or anything. That was just me going backwards too far. And we one-shot the Wraith like I taught you to do in Uplift Reserve. If you hit that top part with the Spartan Laser, it goes down in one shot. Hit anywhere else, and your odds are you're going to have to do it in 2 shots. And as you can probably imagine, we do need to have as much Spartan Laser as possible, just in case something goes wrong. The question you should ask yourself is, does something go wrong? Will something go wrong? Will we need that extra Spartan Laser? So just getting rid of those guys while I have the chance. No reason to leave them alive. Make sure this thing still works. Oh no, those were not cool. That's not cool, man. I mean, that if there's anything that they should have tweaked and changed about the weapons themselves, dudes. Why in ODST didn't you fix this sniper rifle and make the reticle actually matter? So there's that Needler I dropped over here. We can have a little fun with it, right? So you got to take out a certain amount of enemies to get these guys to spawn. So, you know, the new waves. So we're gonna do exactly that. I mean, you might think that you know, this is kind of a difficult strat, I guess, but it's really not. I mean, you got to kill a certain amount before the next wave will come. And if I'm wrong about that and there's like a time limit that also can apply, then let me know. Oh, this dude, you were in hiding, but you're no longer alive. It's kind of what I was planning on there. So notice I'm keeping the sniper rifle for the brutes. The Spartan Laser for the Wraiths-ish. Not for this Wraith, though. I will take out this turret, though. It does tend to get on my nerves quite a bit. So notice that you know, not everybody is charging the hill there, which is actually kind of nice. Now I was kind of experimenting here, trying to see if I could make something happen, but you know, they immediately go to cover. I just don't have the timing for that down yet. But if you want to perfect this kind of run, that's the thing to fix right there. So yeah, they're gonna drop the Wraith off right here. It won't last too long though. We kick its ass. Yeah, just not quite enough practice with the timing of the Spartan Laser, but that would be the icing on the cake to a performance like this, is to be able to use timing to take down that. Oh, he's got his invincibility going there, but use the timing there to take down that. Some of the brutes, or maybe the chieftain there. But yeah, it's just really hard to get a shot and kill something that is being attacked by something else. Its movements are more difficult to predict. That being said, we sniped him in his face. So let's see, what else is left over here? Yeah, we got a Needler, a plasma rifle. Boy, they are just so evasive against the Needler in Halo 3. I'm not really complaining so much about it, but it's so strange because in the newest Halos, man, the Needler is a beast. In this game, it's probably the second weakest behind that slow Needler from the original Combat Evolved. The Molasses Needler is what some people call it. Oh, look at this! You thought you had the drop on me, bitch! That's what happens. You pull that coward crap. Finally, we're not bonking grenades. Getting used to that lob. But in all reality, it's not so much about getting used to the lob. It's accepting that in short range, if you aim your, sights downward, then you have a much better chance of getting the grenade to go straight. But don't expect too much long range. So this guy, I don't know what the hell he was doing. He was hiding somewhere too, but he kind of got the drop on me. Almost made a fool of me, but that's fine. We'll just shoot our way out of trouble. That's the way I like to do it. I don't know where the hell this grunt went. So we just sweep shoot him. I never said this was the safest thing to do. Just so you know. This is not like a suggestion for someone who is having trouble. Oh, on this level. If you're having trouble completing this level on Legendary, the only thing I can tell you is that it's really short. Hopefully you're not having too much trouble with completing it. If you're trying to go deathless, you probably ought to watch a different video.
Are we good?
I hope we're good, man. You guys keep shooting dead bodies, I don't ever know. Alright. So, there's a rocket. I come around there to kill that grunt. With the sniper rifle, I'm going to give up. And of course, he goes away. Then I come back. He goes away, I go away. He comes back, and then I come back. We play games. We have fun. So I take the 2 power weapons into here. The 2 power weapons. The 2 anti-vehicle weapons. Because there's going to be a lot of vehicles you're going to be... No, you're not. You're not facing off against any vehicles at all, actually. I'm going to give off these weapons. Mickey, settle down. And I give this guy the Spartan laser because I believe he's Stacker, I guess. I don't know. I think he's the one that talks. I don't know if that means he's invincible off the top of my head, but I knew then. So, first off, you're going to be dealing with the suiciding grunts. The turret actually is helpful here. At some point, though, you want to get off this thing pretty fast. They usually will tell you where the enemies are entering from during this phase. You'll hear it in a little bit, but that doesn't mean that all the enemies are gone from the other side that they're not telling you to point toward. So, be aware of that. So now Mickey says they're pouring into the left. That doesn't mean that all the enemies are dead on the right, or that they won't pour in from the right as well. So just, take whatever they tell you with a grain of salt. If you know that expression. Alright, so we got a brute with a brute shot. He puts up a bubble shield, so we're probably done with the turret. So I actually made a little bit of a mistake here. I actually thought there were shotguns back here, but I think that was just a false memory, because I think in the times in the past I've gone back there and gotten the shotgun, but it's probably because one of these dudes back here dropped it. Now there is ammo for it back there, I'm almost positive, but not an actual shotgun. Don't worry, the shotgun will have its day later on in this series. I will be using it a lot in a later level. So we're just taking out infantry as they present themselves. You still have some suiciding grunts that have the potential to come through until the phantoms start dropping off. Anybody that comes through here, or any grunt that comes through there, can be a suicider. So be aware of that, I guess. Headshot to the face. My preferred method of dealing with these guys when I have, the pistol. So the SMG does a pretty decent job at stripping the armor for a non-plasma weapon. So you can kind of just totally burst fire it in a very just formulaic fashion, and usually you'll get the desired results there. Notice we had a lot of help there from our teammates kicking that guy's ass. So make sure that you do bring weapons that you want them armed with you, because there's nothing in here really that's worth arming them with. That could beat a sniper rifle, a rocket launcher, So I just missed the timing on that, unfortunately. But notice how the rocket launcher works when you shoot it in enemies' feet. Not something you'll see in Halos subsequent to this one to the same degree. So I go ahead and use it up, I think probably because I didn't want to be blown up. I tend to be a lot more active beyond those sandbags. I think it's also possible for Mickey to miss a lot and hit those sandbags and kill the other troopers, which I actually like to keep alive for as long as possible, just due to the distraction they provide. Notice how the grenade was effective there, even against brutes with those that kind of shielded armor that they have in ODST that makes them just a little bit tougher. That was one of the, I would argue, probably one of the improvements they made to brutes in Halo 3 ODST. They are a bit harder to kill, and not just because you're an ODST with a weak melee. They were just a smidge too easy to kill with, I think, conventional weapons in Halo 3. In Halo 3 proper, I guess, or whatever. So at this point right now, we need to start making a move at some juncture. I was hoping to strip a lot of armor and then just at some point go through and headshot them, or maybe shotgun them. But at this juncture, I think we've just got a lot of guys that keep on hiding, and for some reason this guy's shield keeps recharging. It's not a shield, I know, but by the way, that is one of the features of the Reach, or excuse me, the Halo 3 ODST brutes, is that if you don't pop their armor, it will recharge. You have to pop it for it to not recharge. Crack it. So notice here we've got more and more guys that don't have armor, so we're just going to start popping them and start clearing this place out. This is taking too long. Mickey, dude, chill out, man. There's more to kill. So, you know, it'd be easy to get the plasma pistol, but I decide to be... Gosh, I was hoping to get the guy around that corner. I got him there during his, the end of his grenade throwing motion. So that's all of them. As soon as you're done with them, then you get on the elevator. Just take whatever weapons you think are best for the next section. I think what I was doing, I think I was looking for maybe a better plasma rifle or something.
Everyone on the elevator. I put enough charges in the shaft.
So I like to take this guy's assault rifle. He does a pretty good job with the plasma pistol. I do a good job with the assault rifle, if we even need someone to do a good job when we're dealing with the buggers or drones that come up once this elevator lifts.
Evac bird's gonna meet us on the roof.
If you stay in this spot right here, you should be protected from almost all of the fire that they can shoot at you. And if you aren't protected and you somehow get low, then just duck. Crouch. Notice the assault rifle. This is its only use that I can think of in the entirety of my run. That was one of the unfortunate casualties of Halo 3 ODST, is the assault rifle really lost its ability to strip brute armor, because again it's kind of got this shielding thing going on now that makes them a little harder to kill, and it makes the assault rifle a lot more useless if it wasn't already. So I just, again, kind of the same concept here. I think I'm going to spend some time popping shields, or armor rather. Notice how that grenade killed both the brute and the jackal, because I had popped the armor of that one brute there. So not just one kill there. So I definitely like to focus on the brutes that aren't the chieftain before I start making any type of moves towards him. And oftentimes the best thing to do there is to get the chieftain, hope that the chieftain focuses on Mickey. You can also pop the shielding, or whatever you want to call it, of the chieftain himself and make him much easier to kill with an overcharge. Right now, I can't find him for some reason, and I need to get a new plasma pistol, which I immediately do. Here's the chieftain, and he is invincible right now. And the grenade works since he was already, his, shielding or whatever had been cracked. Alright, so that is it for ONI Alpha Site. Yeah, I know it's a little bit longer, but I just had to show off, this route that I had for that firefight section. I've just never, ever been able to accept that, like, the main goal of that part of this mission is to fall back. I can't stand it. And so we take out the enemies across the bridge with the Gauss turret. We take out the other enemies with some creativity. And here you are. So if you liked this video, then please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit the notifications bell. The notification bell is crucial to find out whenever I release a new video. Use the comments section to discuss all manner of things that are Halo or important to you. As for now, however, this is JP3 signing out. Have a wonderful day, and thank you very, 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 very much for watching. Goodbye.